now. Hi everyone, Mitch from SportsShopPlace.com, and it is Tuesday, January 15th, 2019, here with your live show. Of course, it's our second live show of the day. I did the other one at 5 a.m. My time instead of 6 a.m., so it was 10 a.m. Eastern time. We did 2 picks on that show until we realized that we were on at the wrong time. So we ended that show, recapped it, we gave an NBA pick and an NHL pick, and I'll go over those in a second, and then we will continue on with the show here. So hopefully you guys are off to a good morning, and like I said, at least 3 free picks. We have free picks every single game, every single day at SportsShopPlace.com. Our best bets always over at Sports Shop Experts, as well as SportsShopPlace.com Premium and Premium Plus. Anyways, sorry about that early start on that other one. Not sure. It's happened to me twice recently, since 2019. But I guess better early than never. Some reason not working on YouTube. So I don't know. Here we go. Looks like it's finally working there. So all right. Do at least 3 free picks, I'm hoping. So I'll do this and I'll see if I can see it on the YouTube. If not, it's showing a replay. We'll start over again. Nope, there it is. Hopefully people will get the notification. But of course, we do at least 3 free picks every single day. Our best bets always over at SportsShopExperts.com, as well as SportsShopPlace.com Premium and Premium Plus. Of course, we don't win them all in the premium area. We try to win them all, but we don't even have winning days every single day. So if anyone has a problem with that, the way to contact me is always Mitch at SportsShopPlace.com. Hopefully people will get the... Anyways, do at least 3 free picks every single day on this show. Like I said, we did a show earlier. It was by accident. I had the time wrong, but it happens. But we'll go over those picks again really quickly and then get into some other picks as well. So, of course, if you're watching us on YouTube, if you could hit that thumbs up, greatly appreciate it. It shouldn't take you more than a couple seconds. Helps us a bunch. Talking to people about T-shirts still. Getting them done. Was in the process of getting them. I got a ridiculous quote for shipping. And unfortunately, this company is also one of those companies where you send them an email, it takes them a day to send you an email back, send them an email, it takes them a day. It's like everything is 2 days. So if they don't get back to me today, we'll move on. Anyways, in this show we do at least 3 free picks. Our best bets always over at SportsShopExperts.com, as well as SportsShopPlace.com Premium and Premium Plus. Yesterday, if you watched our live show, it was a little bit late. So if you are on our YouTube channel, you were notified. You get notified when we go live. I knew it was going to be late. I made several announcements it was going to be late, but we nailed them all. What were the picks last night? Well, you can go watch the show. All the shows are there. You can go. Ryan Shaw's watching Better Call Saul. On my recommendation, I'll stand behind that one. I love that show. I think it's as good, if not better, than Breaking Bad. I really do. It might be better. Which is crazy. So Max is saying that notifications did not go out on YouTube. I'm going to guess because the earlier show or something. We'll see how that plays out. If anyone gets the notifications or isn't getting the notifications, let me know. So on YouTube, they're saying there's no notifications. All right, what we're going to do then is we'll end this really quickly. I'll come right back with another show. So hang on. Okay, this is Mitch again. We're going to try it one more time. See if we can, if everyone gets their notifications and all that kind of good stuff. We're calling this attempt number 3. So you guys can let me know if you get your notifications, if you don't get your notifications. We'll try it though, one more time. Of course, we do at least 3 free picks every single day. Our best bet's always over at sportschatexperts.com, sportschatplace.com, premium plus. All right, tomorrow we'll have to just try something different. Today we're just going to go on with the show. People can watch the replay. We tried that show earlier today, and that one I bet everyone got notifications on. So it probably has something to do with it. But on that show we took the Miami Heat plus 8.5, and we took the Washington Capitals plus 130. So those are our first 2 picks that we're going to get rolling with on today's show. Very weird about the notifications. Jessica saying there's sports books in Pittsburgh now. Yep, Pennsylvania on board with sports betting. Of course, we do at least 3 free picks every single day. Of course, if you want to talk about a specific game, that's what the Facebook group is for. If you're watching this on YouTube Live, you can hit the thumbs up. It's greatly appreciated. Shouldn't take you more than half a second. Let's get back into the free picks, though. Looks like the notifications aren't going to go out today, so we'll just continue on doing what we do. We got the Pacers taking on the Phoenix Suns. Pacers are 10-point favorites in this thing. Of course, the Suns have really been fading lately. They looked like they had some signs of life, but man, looks like Booker is going to be back for the Suns. It seems when Booker is in, they cover. When Booker's not in, they don't cover. So Booker is in for the Suns, so that means we're going to take the 10 points. This line dropped from 12 to 10. Doesn't matter. I still like them with the 10. I do like the Pacers this season. I like what they're doing. Just 10-9 against the number, though, at home, even though they're 8-2. Straight up in their last 10 games, 5-5 against the number. So going to stick with the Suns in this one, who are also 5-5 against the number, but 3-7 straight up in their last 10. But Devin Booker, super fragile. Of course, our best bets over at sportschatexperts.com as well as sportschatplace.com, premium plus. Certainly don't win them all. We try to. We certainly don't, though. I mean, I get hammered often for games that I lose. Well, it happens. I'm not going to apologize for it, that's for sure. If you are applying to our Facebook group and get denied, it just means that your profile either looks fake or you don't have a profile picture or something like that. There's a lot of ways, but if you have an issue with it, you can always email me, Mitch@sportschatplace.com. If you have an issue with anything, you can email me, Mitch@sportschatplace.com. If you send me messages on Facebook Messenger, places like that, probably won't get them. Let's get to our next free pick. I like to think we win more than we don't, but I don't know. Some people, that's still not good enough for them. I think we also give out more for free than anybody else, and that's also not good enough for a lot of people. I don't know what the expectation is anymore. I'm kind of lost over here. So we got Buffalo taking on Western Michigan in the MAC. Buffalo has been pretty much the class of the MAC this season, just that one loss against Marquette. 6-1 against the number on the road. Meanwhile, Western Michigan just 1-3 against the spread at home. You always have to worry when you have these teams with bad records and up against the cream of the crop that the lines sometimes get out of control. But in this one, Buffalo is the better team all the way around, both offensively and defensively. Western Michigan is significantly better at home than they are on the road. And Buffalo not nearly as good on the road as they are at home. But when you look at their last 5 games, which getting into conference play, the Western Michigan offense just has not been there. They just have not been able to compete. And 48 points against Akron, 73 against Kent State, but they allowed 88, and then getting trounced by Toledo, getting only 6 in that one. I don't think so. I don't think it's just the parlay players. I think it's people that buy like a premium membership and have like a bad day or two. Instead of sending me an email, they feel the need to smear me, and that's okay. I understand that. I mean, if you have a problem with your premium membership or anything like that, by all means, I'm pretty easy to find. Mitch@sportschatplace.com, admin@sportschatplace.com, Mitch@picksandparlays.net, support@picksandparlays.net. I got tons more emails than that too if you guys need to reach me, but I don't know. Some people just feel better about themselves if they get a chance to hammer me in public through comments or something and be a troll about it. So, anyways, in this one we're going to take Buffalo and lay the big points. They just seem to be the better team all the way around. 13.5 is way more than I normally like to lay. And I know this is probably a super public play. But we have, I just think Buffalo has the ability to blow them out. And I expect them to do that here. We have St. Louis up against Fordham. St. Louis laying 7.5 in this one. The line opened at 7. St. Louis 7-3 in the last 10 games. Fordham just 4-6. Writing these all down so I can recap at the end. St. Louis not as good offensively, but a lot better defensively than Fordham. Fordham on this 4-game losing streak. They covered one of these spreads against Duquesne, but losses to VCU where they got slaughtered, LIU in a game they were favored by 7 points and they ended up losing by 3. St. Bonaventure's 6.5-point dogs. The Bonnies not a very good team this season. Meanwhile, St. Louis has covered in 3 of their last 4 games. App State, Rhode Island, UMass, and LaSalle. They won all those games outright. They were favored by 8.5 against UMass. Won by only 3 points in that game. I think St. Louis battles back here. I like St. Louis minus the 7.5 on the inverse line movement. People should appreciate the input no matter what. Yeah, they could appreciate it or not appreciate it, but it's like I would way prefer is if you don't like it, don't watch it. No one's forcing you, you know? Some people, it's like, I guess they have no life. They have nothing better to do than to criticize other people. And most of the time, a lot of the time, we can laugh it off, we can shrug it off. But sometimes, I gotta say, it really hurts. I'll go one more pick. I think when people get personal with it is when it hurts. You know, when they make personal attacks on me, go on my personal Facebook page, things like that, and make attacks on me, that's when it really bothers me. If you want to send me a nasty email and say that I sucked and say that I lost or whatever, a lot of the times, you know, if you say I lost, I probably did. You know, it's like it happens. If I had a losing day, it probably did. I mean, some people, they feel the need to like take it to another level. You know, they like will say I lost more than you lost 47 games in a row. It's like all of my picks are documented, so it's like there's nowhere for me to hide. It's like when I lose, I lose. When I win, I win. It's there. You know, my record is public. It's not. You know, we're not like a lot of these other sites. We'll do one more. Let's see. I like West Virginia against TCU. I think West Virginia hasn't been great this season. We know that. But Bob Huggins seems to keep his strategy is generally keep it close, give yourself a chance to win late. It's been big line movement on this game with just 52% on West Virginia. The line's dropped from 8 to 6. I think TCU is a good team, but I don't think they're a great team. So I'm going to take West Virginia. Plus the 6 points. If you're watching us on YouTube Live, if you could hit the thumbs up, greatly appreciated. Doesn't cost you anything, helps us a bunch. Got a request here for the UK-Georgia game. This line has moved from 6 to 7.5. Just seems like a lot of points here. I mean, the Cats have been okay, but they haven't been, great. Generally, John Calipari teams, they rebuild every single year. So at the beginning of the season, they start off kind of slow, and then by the time they get to March is when they peak because they start over from scratch every single year with superstar players generally. Always tons and tons of talent, but usually it's raw talent at the start of the season and more polished talent by the end of the season. And those of you guys that are UK fans, you know that. I think UK wins the game. I just think that Georgia makes it close. They're 7-1 against the number at home this season, and they're getting 7.5 points. I'll take the dogs here. I don't love this game. I think that if anything, Kentucky has what it takes to blow Georgia out of the gym on this one. And they possibly can do it, but we've also seen, where spreads on Kentucky games get a little out of hand sometimes, kind of like that Vandy game on Saturday, where we liked Kentucky to win the game, but 13 points was a tall order, and the free throw shooting down the stretch there by Kentucky left a lot to be desired. My guess is they'll improve in that area, but once again, raw talent to start the season, more polished at the end of the season. But anyways, I'm going to wrap up the show. Thank you guys for joining me. I know you have a lot of choices when it comes to free picks, live shows, recorded video, and all that stuff. But just to recap, on our early show we took the Miami Heat plus 8.5 the Washington Capitals plus 130. And then on this show, we took the Phoenix Suns plus the 10 points with Booker in there. We took Buffalo minus 13.5, St. Louis minus 7.5, West Virginia plus 6, and then a special request, Georgia plus 7.5 against Kentucky. This is Mitch. Thanks for joining me. Have a great day, everyone. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Hopefully at the right time.